Spay and Neuter by Gears Animal Rescue. To fix the problem, you need to fix your pets. When people choose not to sterilize their pets, they are contributing to many societal problems. These problems include overpopulation, issues with health, and unwanted animal behaviors. Currently, local animal rescues and the Edmonton Humane Society are dealing with a cat overpopulation epidemic. It is estimated that there are over 70,000 unowned cats in Edmonton alone. With this, the reality becomes one where rescues, shelters, and SPCAs across Canada cannot take in many of the cats that need their help. Gears receives intake requests for cats and kittens every day. We are often operating at or near capacity. We simply do not have enough foster homes to match the number of intake requests we receive. With this, we are unfortunately forced to turn animals away on a daily basis. We are not alone. This is a problem across North America.
So you just got this little lady, and you've heard it's a good idea to spay or neuter your animals. But what difference can one little kitten make? Is it even worth it? Let's find out. In the U.S. alone, there are over 70 million stray dogs and cats. And every year, up to 8 million of these animals are dumped at shelters across the country. That's 8 million, which means over 20,000 animals showing up each day, or about 15 since you started watching this video. That might not be a problem if there were 8 million good homes for these animals, but there aren't. And while some of the animals find homes, as many as 70% of them will have to be euthanized. So how does one little cat add up to such a huge problem? Suppose this little girl gets pregnant, averaging 2 litters a year with about 3 kittens per litter. A year later, where there was just 1 cat, now there are 12. In another year, there'll be almost 70, then 370. In 7 years, you've got 370,000 cats. That's why it's so important to make sure your cats and dogs are spayed or neutered.
In addition to mitigating overpopulation, there are a plethora of other reasons to spay and neuter your pet. It reduces spraying and marking, roaming, aggression, risk of cancers, overpopulation, and can increase lifespan up to 3 to 5 years. Spaying is a preventative measure against breast tumors and uterine infections. Both female cats and dogs will live a healthier, longer life if they are fixed. For male dogs and cats, neutering prevents a few prostate issues and limits testicular cancer. It is a myth that sterilizing your pet will make them overweight. The truth is that once your pet is fixed, their hormones will relax and they won't feel the need to roam and actively seek a mate. You can be a responsible pet owner by ensuring your pet still receives the exercise they need. Unaltered females will go into heat. Felines in heat will yowl and mark everywhere, outdoors and inside their homes. You might love your cat so much that you want them to create identical kittens, but the possibility of them being carbon copies is very unlikely. The truth is, every litter counts, and there are many rescue and shelter adoptables who are just as awesome as the pet you already have. Both dogs and cats who are not neutered will have the urge to roam away from home and mate. This makes them vulnerable to many outside dangers, including traffic and fights. Some people are afraid that their dog's personality will change if they are fixed. The truth is that a dog's personality is formed more by genetics and their environment than sex hormones. Pets don't have any concept of sexual identity. Sterilizing them will not cause any sort of identity crisis or emotional reaction. Question: what about the money? Bottom line, it is more frugal to spend the money required to sterilize your dog or cat than it is to care for one or multiple litters. Fun fact, all Gears animals are fully vaccinated, fixed, and microchipped before being adopted out. For some incomes, however, the cost of a spay or neuter may cause it to be out of reach. Luckily, low-cost options do exist. Click on one of the following links to learn if you qualify for one of these local subsidized programs. Interested in bringing us to your school? We would love to come and give a presentation to your students about animal rescue. Contact education@edmontonanimalrescue.org to book.